What's up, it's Destiny back again for another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a few concealed carry looks for church, for business attire, more dressed up type of look. I'm not going to say modest because I feel like I dress modestly for the most part, okay? But this video was requested by a few of my supporters over on Facebook. So if you haven't already, go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Destaynee Raynelle, Instagram, it's Destiny, TikTok, it's Destiny, Snapchat, it's Destiny. But go ahead and be sure to let me know which look is your favorite. I'm going to be utilizing the same holster, concealment shorts, or my can concealment holster. Most likely the concealment shorts. You can find concealment shorts from any place. I'm not sure if where I got my concealment shorts, if they are still selling them. I've gotten a couple feedback from people regarding it. I've had these shorts for a few years now, so things may have changed with these companies. So just be on the lookout for other types of concealment shorts. And yeah, guess my favorite color combination in the comments. Stay tuned. Alright, so here I am with dress number one. Cute little midi dress. It comes down to my ankles. I feel like this could be business attire, church attire. You could pair it with a blazer, a cardigan, whatever look that you're really trying to go for. I am using the concealment shorts from Know Your Fire, carrying my P365. I like to carry my P365 when I wear these shorts because it's lighter. The X Macro is a little more heavy, and you know, try to be as comfortable as you can. I do, and I have carried my X Macro in these concealment shorts, but for going to church, business, meeting, or what have you, I would probably carry my 365 in this dress. Tell me what you think. Do you consider this church or business attire? This could be a date, anything, child. Really, it is what you make it when it comes to fashion. But yeah, I'll be back. And another one, this is a almost ankle length skirt on me with a bodysuit. And again, the concealment shorts from Know Your Fire with the P365 here. I think that this is church appropriate, business appropriate, date appropriate, modest. Can y'all see? Ooh, I'm always zooming in. I feel like I need to raise y'all up a little. I feel like I raised you too high. You won't be able to see everything. But yeah, this is another comfortable look. Very comfortable. You can access, do what you need to do. Of course, you want to dry fire before you leave the house with whatever outfit that you're wearing. But especially if you're trying a new holster, a new firearm, a new outfit, you want to definitely make sure that you're getting in reps before you leave the house. God forbid you ever have to use your firearm, okay? This is a shorter dress, but I still feel that it can be worn to church. It can still be worn in professional settings, date situations, things like that. Again, concealment shorts, 365. I love this little dress. At first I was like, oh my gosh, do I look like a referee? And my son was like, no, referees have more black. And I'm like, okay. But super cute. And you know, I live in a very hot state of Florida, so sometimes you gotta wear something a little shorter, let your legs and everything breathe. But yeah, again, you would practice your draw. And when you're drawing from when you're wearing dresses, even shirts, it's the same concept for me. Some people grab in the middle and pull up. That doesn't really work for me, or at least that's not my ideal way of drawing my firearm. I like to get to the bottom so that I know that I have a less chance of things catching. So I grab from the bottom, pull up. At the same time, I'm gonna grab my firearm and pulling out like that. Okay, so you definitely want to practice which method works best for you. I, again, would strongly suggest, obviously, testing it out, trying it for yourself, but the grabbing the bottom, for me, has been proven to be the best. When I'm dealing with my shirts, when I'm dealing with my skirts, my dresses, grabbing from the absolute bottom and then drawing, as opposed to grabbing from the middle, hoping I'm clearing and hoping nothing gets caught. You see what I'm saying? Leave in the comment section below which method you like or prefer better. All right, so those are the 3 looks that I have for you today as it pertains to business attire, church attire, concealed carry wear. Again, featuring the concealment shorts that I received from Know Your Fire. Now, mind you, you can also pair this with a thigh holster, like my Can Solutions or my Can concealment holster. They're no longer a company. That's why I try not to promote them too often. I really try not to promote any companies because when people are not responding and then you guys are coming back to me, I have nothing to do with that. I'm just sharing what I use and what I am using. And you know, you can find something comparable if you can't find the exact things that I have. So these concealment shorts, again, I want to make it very clear. They're not a Kydex holster, okay? I've done a review on these before and I'll link that in this video as well. But there's no Kydex, okay? There's no Kydex on these shorts or anything like that. These are just shorts. Now the area where the firearm goes, the pocket, that's here on the inner thigh. And then on my other shorts, I have a pocket up top and on the back. The material there is thicker. It's made thicker, so it gives a little level of protection, but it is not a Kydex holster, okay? There is no trigger guard, although the pocket is big enough to hide your trigger. And that's why I also carry my P365 in these shorts, because I do have a safety depending on how I'm feeling. Right now the safety is on, obviously, because I'm in the home, I'm doing demonstrations. I don't want any accidental discharges. However, when I'm out and about, the safety is off and there is one in the chamber. So you just want to be mindful of that if you get these shorts, because people have made comments before and things of the sort, but I have made all of those acknowledgments on my original video a few years ago, and I just want to read that here. There is no Kydex holster. And now you could probably, if you're a seamstress or you know a seamstress or something like that, you could probably have them sew in a plastic area here. I'm not sure how comfortable or uncomfortable that might be, depending on your level of safety. And what you have to remember when you're carrying firearms, whether it's in the house, out and about, at the range, whatever the case, ultimately you are the safety, okay? If you practice proper firearm handling, there should be no negligent discharges, no accidental discharges, none of those things. Your firearm is not going off on its own. Stop sending me those articles about SIG, thank you. But your firearm is not going off on its own if it's handled properly. You have to physically pull the trigger, and there's so much force that you have to pull for that trigger to go off. Anywho, but I just want you to be mindful of that. Same thing with my Can concealment holster. It does have like a little, designated spot for the firearm. However, it is not a Kydex holster. It is just a thicker material that is a barrier between the firearm trigger and your body. It's not the same material that's throughout the product. It's just that special section is thicker, so it gives you a little bit of protection, but it is not the same protection that you would get from a Kydex holster. I just want you all to be aware of that. Like I said, I put that in my review for that holster as well. Just want you to be as informed and educated as you can be when you're making purchases for holsters and different garments as it pertains to your concealment. Do your research, do your Googles. I can't lead you in one direction over the other, because I'm sure there's other products on the market that are very similar to this. I don't use belly bands. Women have asked my opinions on belly bands. I don't use them. If I don't show the product, if I don't talk about a product like that, that's probably because I have my own reservations against it, and that could be a whole separate video. But I do believe and I do use concealment shorts because I'm a sundress girly. You know what I'm saying? I'm hot out here. So I want to look cute in my dresses, and I want to be safe and protected in my dresses as well. So that's why I utilize concealment shorts and thigh holster. Leave in the comment section below which outfit you thought was the cutest. First of all, can you guess my favorite color combination? And if you have any type of holster like this that you use, leave that in the comment section below. Please be sure to share this video with the women in your lives, or even the men. I don't really know how men can utilize shorts in this manner, but you never know. So share this video with anybody that you think might be interested in knowing how to dress in a more professional manner with their firearm. Leave a comment. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe. It's free. It's fun. And as always, if you love someone, tell them. I love you all. Stay dangerous.